What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the van. Today I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to do the sound deadening insulation on the inside of this van. Let's get started. What I'm doing today is I'm staying at my buddy's place. Jake, if you're watching this, appreciate. I'm going to be installing the sound deadening material on the walls, the floor, and the roof of the interior of the van. Why I want to do that first is basically because, as you can probably tell right now, it's pretty loud, and even when I'm driving down the road, like, it's super loud in here. So what I'm going to do is I got a couple boxes of this kill mat, and this is a sound deadening material that was recommended online for building out vans. I'm going to definitely layer this around the van as much as possible, and we'll start to compare, and we'll see where that kind of goes. A couple things I got to do some cleaning with, just some industrial greasers. So I'm gonna brush out all like the loose trash in here. Basically, there's some pieces of wood from just moving around in here. So I'm gonna get that taken care of, and then I'll use these to clean up anywhere that I'm going to be spraying. And then what I'll also be doing is I'll be taking this some paint and primer, just white. As soon as I'm done letting the area dry that I cleaned, I'll just take this and spray it down, and that'll prevent any rust from coming up. And then this is clear coat I'll put on top of this after it's dry, so it doesn't chip off or anything like that. You can hear how loud this is already. Next thing I got here is some scrub pads, just some scratch-brite non-scratch. I don't want to scratch up the paint too much, but I also want to get the majority of the dirt and grease out of the way. And the last thing I got, I'm not 100% sure about, is a little 3-inch roller. And so what I'll be able to do is take the mat and I'll be able to roll it on there. There should be an adhesive backing, hoping there is. If not, I'm going to be stopping and getting some adhesive for this. But it should be adhesive backed, and so what I'll do is I'll take it, put it where I want it to go, and just roll it on, just so it's nice and flat. Before we do that, me and Deanie, we're going to go get a coffee. Be right back. So real quick, I just wanted to show you what Ford has in here. These are the stock sound deadening pads. They're not super good. I can't really tell the difference, but they did some of those on each of the walls, and they also did some on the roof. So what I'll probably do is I'll just slap the pad over it. Like I said, the goal is to get about 30% of the van covered in here. I'm definitely going to try to do more than that. I have 36 plus 36, 72 square feet. So I'm going to go ahead, just put as much as I can, floor, roof, and the sides, and that'll give me a good wall base before I put in the insulation. What's up, Deanie? Are you gonna get a coffee? You wanna get a coffee, buddy? You ready to go? Should we get a coffee? What do you think? Come on. Come on. There you go. Hi, can I get a venti coffee frappuccino, please? Thank you.
Thank you. Did you want a pup cup?
Yeah, sure, that'd be great. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Come on, buddy.
There you are.
Thank you.
Of course, enjoy your day.
You too. Pop cup down, pop cup down, pop cup down. Alright, you drink that thing. I'll get us out of here. clear coat on the floor. So I'll just basically, it won't look like nothing, but it'll basically just protect what's here. That was a shame. Because this isn't like, this is, you know, still kind of like tacky, but the clear coat will help protect it a little bit more. Especially the spots here where I was able to get some paint on. I'll start there. What do you think, buddy? What do you think, huh? We're painting the van. It's not a good job, but it's good enough because what I'm going to do is end up putting something down on the floor so you won't see this anyway. So all I really want to do is protect it from rusting, and all the spots that I didn't do a good job of painting on, I hit better with that epoxy, that enamel epoxy, so don't worry about it. We'll see, but basically I think with what I did, it's not going to rust. Let me know in the comments. What do you think, bud? Think it's going to rust? I think it'll be okay. Alright, so I'm going to start, while the paint is drying in here, I'm going to go ahead and start with the door here. So I'm going to just do the same thing on each side, and you'll see that in product anyway. So what I'll do for this is, I'm not sure about what behind this, maybe I'll end up popping it off. But I'll go ahead and at least put some right here, and I'll probably do up here as well. And then we'll see, I'll probably just leave it for that, and then we'll see what scraps I have left over to fill in the rest. So one thing that I didn't know about, at least the kill mat, is that you'll want to go ahead and, this is one of the steps in the instructions, but it's telling you basically that when you're rolling this down, like this material, when you're rolling this down, when it's rolled down enough, this will be nice and flat, so you won't have this grain in here. So I'm going to try this foaming wall cleaner. I'm just doing a little bit at a time so I can pull it back, kind of work it in. Just realized I put it on upside down. Internet, I'm sorry, I have failed you. They're all hopefully going to be the right side up, but this one will be wrong. It's the first one, and that's how I remember it. Make the best out of the situation instead of being mad about it. Hey Dina, stay over here, okay? So if you decide, don't really need to make it any like shorter, but I'll just need to cut the side off. And so I'm just gonna cut this off because I know I need to cut it off. And then once I get it up there, I'll be able to see how much closer I need to get it basically. So I'm just gonna do that. Never guess. Alright, I'll give you, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds to guess. Or so. No speaker. I'm sure you guessed it. That's the noise. piece in there without cutting it off. I don't know if I'll be able to roll it, but we'll get it in there. They're both pretty loud, Danny. Good morning, day 3. Hanging out here, working on the van. This is how far we got yesterday. I started at about 3:30, and then my buddy came back, so I just stopped. Deanie, what you doing over there, buddy? Just checking it out. Well, so I found a it's like this carpet roller basically. So it is the mat, when you put it on, it's just, you know, kind of grid like this, but really you want it to be flat as possible. So this is what you can see. I got this carpet seam roller, and basically it's just like plastic rollers. Here it is right here. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just taking it, and you can see how it kind of did okay here, but just taking it and rolling it just like this. Alright, so real quick, I got one of the doors done, and so I just wanted to show basically how it went down. So focus on this guy real quick. But basically what I did is I just put all the mats on as best as I could for the big spots in the back, and then I took the scraps and I just put it here just to help basically. Like I said, it only needs to be 30%, so I'll probably end up adding one more spot up here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'll add one more spot up there probably. But real quick, I just want to do a sound comparison, and I hope this comes out on the video. But basically I'm just going to tap around so you can kind of hear the difference here. So let's start with the loud side. Sorry for the background noise, but so a lot different. Try up here. A lot different. only got half of the wall done here. I started doing a little bit more of this, and then this spot right here, but I also forgot that I need to tell you guys, give you an update. So this is pretty much what I've done on this side of the wall. I don't know how much you can see, but I'll definitely do like a overview in a second here. Basically, I wanted to just get about 30%, and then also get the wheel well covered as much as possible so the rocks don't make a lot of noise when you're going on the road and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, it sounds a lot better. So like here's I mean, it's way different, I don't know how much that picks up on the camera, but so. Yeah, I don't know. Go ahead and finish the side and the roof, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Good day. What's going on, everyone? I think it's day 4 now. I don't have any excuses. It's life. Just got back from a 3-day weekend and went out backpacking in Paradise Lake, California. About an 8-mile hike in. Spent 3 days up there. It was pretty good. If I got a lesson for you, always boil your water. And I'll leave it at that. So I went ahead this morning and I went in and finished the insulation or sound deadening in the van. I actually went for a drive with us this morning with Deanie, and it was pretty quiet actually. Maybe like 10 decibels like other websites say and whatnot. Maybe like 10 decibels less like other people say. But man, it definitely made a difference. It was great. So went ahead, like I said, just finished up what I did in here. Did the roof, obviously, as you can see. Went ahead and covered the original pads that are there, like I did with the walls, and then just went ahead and filled in the rest of the roof. Did the top up here, just like the other side. And then I started doing this side, and I just started to run out down here, so I went ahead and finished what I could. And I'm gonna buy another box, go ahead and finish all this stuff in right here. And then I'll also use that box to do the walls as well, or the floor, because the floor is kind of bangy too, so I don't think it'll hurt. Like if I have to buy another box, might as well do the floor, right? So that'll give me another chance to put some more paint down and then put the deadening on the floor. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and pretty much wrap up this video for you guys. Like I said, Kiln Mat was the product that I used. The van used about 74 square feet. I would honestly probably recommend at least 80 if you're just doing the walls and the roof. If you're doing the floor, probably get yourself, I don't know, like a third box. So that'd be, what is it, 36 feet each, or 36 square feet each. So 72 plus 36 is 108. Is that my math right? 108 square feet. I think that'll do it. What you doing out there, Dino? What's up, Deanie? Chilling in the sun, buddy? Having a good time out there? I don't know if you can see him or not. Don't know if you can see him or not, but he's having a good time. But yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to wrap up this video. Like I said, 74 to 80 square feet if you're just gonna do the walls and the ceiling. Got a third box for 108 square feet to do the floor as well. Again, in the comments, if you want to let me know how bad my install job was. I was just trying to go for the 30%, coverage like the manufacturer recommends. And I don't want to spend too much time getting all the nooks and crannies. I'm going to end up putting the wool in here, the Havelock wool, so that's going to help with the sound as well. So this was pretty much just to give it a little bit of extra deadening, just to help me and Deanie get a little bit better sleep. So yeah, so just going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Next video will be go ahead and starting the installation of the wool and the walls. And then I'll also be doing the Max Air fan install as well. So I'll go ahead and post the video on that once I get it done. And I think what I'm gonna also start doing is maybe like daily or sub-daily blogs or vlogs, like van logs, I don't know, something like that. So we'll see what I end up doing there. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up today, clean up in here, and get packed to go head back to Illinois. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.